Hey y'all. So I just wanted to mention once again that if you are wanting to start your own podcast, Anchor is definitely your best bet on where to begin. I literally switched from one hosting site where I was paying unnecessary fees and they couldn't even get my show on even half the platforms that I'm on now. For that alone is a reason to sign up with Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. They give you everything you need in one place for free. See, free? You know you like free. Which you can use right from your phone or computer. Creation tools allow you to record and edit your podcast so it sounds great. They'll distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard everywhere. So Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and many more. And you can easily make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Listen to me. Download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Dre, and I have a few very special guests here with me today. You all know Bashi.
Bashi.
I have my sister from another mister, Shyra.
Big fat.
You guys know Tess as well. Hey. And I finally have a male on the show tonight, my bro Jeilyn.
Hey.
So every day I like to start off with the question of the day, and today it is, how long is it okay to date after a breakup?
Tomorrow, because honestly, fuck these niggas. No, I'm just kidding.
Kind of harsh.
No, I think you should do, your own timing.
Mm-hmm.
Some people date rebound, some people just need to do that to keep their mind off of it. So if you can go into it I'm not gonna take it seriously. I'm not gonna take it seriously. I'm just gonna have a good time right now until you find some other shit though.
I feel you
pass
on
that
that.
other shit.
That's true. I'm not gonna be waiting around for long. I know that. I don't have time. What you think, Bashi?
I think as soon as you ready, because knowing me, I'm not going to be sitting at home being all depressed about you. As soon as somebody hit me up, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm coming.
Eating ice cream.
Ice cream? Okay, I'm coming. Who?
my
My ex who?
You
I
gonna
don't
go
remember
Netflix
because I'm
and
eating
chilling?
ice cream.
Netflix and chilling.
Not yet. That's too soon.
It depends.
Something serious.
Nah.
Case by case.
What you say?
It depends. It really is it depends on how the relationship was, how long the relationship was, and then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, like, it's really never no set time frame unless, you know what I'm saying, you have that real heartbreak where you start losing weight and stuff like that, and then you start curving meals like, I don't know, I like him, but I don't know, I just broke up with somebody, oh my God. I mean, but, you know what I'm saying, if it was nothing serious, nothing like 90 days, 180 days, something like that, then, I mean, you go at your own speed. But, if it was something serious, you're not really going to jump into nothing, right in, because you need to process everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, me personally, I'm a Scorpio, so I get over shit pretty quick.
Yeah.
Like, in the next
Y'all
20
do.
minutes.
Oh. And then that's a male thing. I feel like males, that's the way that they release their... I don't know. It's
Until
not even
August come around, it's time for cousin season, and they want to.
No, I mean, it'd be good for a minute. You know what I mean? Like,
For a minute,
if it's a long time, you'd be like, hey, man, you'd be like freedom for a minute. You'd be like, hey, man, I better go smash this chick right quick. But then, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks go by, a month go by, god damn.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
Because your
with
options
guys.
are getting limited.
Yeah.
If it ain't nothing serious, you're like, oh, shit.
Regretting because you missed what you had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, 4 a.m. options. That's how you mess around and get maybe babies.
I say ready to date whenever you're ready to date, but don't start dating somebody knowing that you about to go back or trying to fix stuff with your ex. Like, that ain't worth it. Don't create a messy situation out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? You start talking to this person and they start feeling you and you're like, well, I'm feeling my ex again. It's time to go back. Don't create a messy situation for yourself. Like, if you broken up and you don't go start dating right away, especially if you have intentions on still feeling this person and still willing to work something out. But if you're ready to start dating, you'll know. Like, I'm fed the fuck up, I'm ready for somebody new. That's when you start dating.
Yes.
Yeah, because the exes will come back. But I want to marry you and I just wanted to be us and the kids, and you'd be like, damn, you know how to pull my heart, nigga.
Or you be like, no, nigga, you had your chance.
Too late.
You know,
Too
you
late.
No,
Now
that's
it's too late.
So would you guys an online date or
No.
I
have really like a legit online date?
like, you mean like a
Set up
dating
an
app?
account.
Yeah.
I met somebody in January, and then I went to Georgia, and I seen them in July. I'm still talking, so yeah.
That's what's up. No catfishing?
No cap. Nigga, 2017 technology. You can FaceTime or not? No.
Hey.
Block.
It can still happen possibly, you know, as shit progresses.
I'm just always an open-minded person. I'm not gonna knock something until I try it.
That's true.
So,
That's really good.
and I'll try to be smart.
Yeah.
I haven't gone to that length yet.
Really?
No.
Not even in the MySpace days. Just met somebody that you didn't really know, but you knew
That's
that
social media. That's social media.
It's the same thing.
It is.
Pretty much.
It really is.
You ain't really met them in person, but
not
you.
nothing
I
different
guess I
than a dating
definitely
app.
did social media dating.
Okay.
I think everybody has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if people be so.
I mean, but them filters be real, boy.
Hey.
Of course.
You meet somebody
They take
like,
away
oh, you like my
everything.
profile picture? Hell no, you don't.
I'm too goofy to do
want
like
nice for that.
online dating.
Really?
Cause I'll make up some shit.
You
I'll be the
done
one cat.
Snapchat dating. You done met somebody on Snapchat and you done.
I did because I done met them in person and then met them on through Snapchat. Added Snapchat. That's
It's
better
the
than the
same
phone number.
thing.
Oh yeah, media, social media.
Yeah.
But does it count if you meet them in person first and then get the social media? Does it
No,
count?
I guess not. Like,
No.
if you actually met them on social media, never met them in person.
Yeah. Have you ever had a conversation with someone?
No.
Just off social media.
No.
Really?
I always met everybody online.
Right.
I met everybody in
That's
person first, like at least one time for them to even get my Facebook or something. But so you got those randoms on Facebook like, hey baby, hey. And I'm like, no nigga, no.
They don't have a profile picture either.
Man.
That's when you block their ass.
Mm-mm.
That's not safe.
I got people that till this year been making new Facebook pages just to add me to message me.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, I can show you all the messages.
That's some
Like
shit.
same person.
Did
And change their name
You
up.
already have sex with them though?
No.
Oh.
No.
So you got that.
And then they'll try to hit me with, hey, can I have a prayer? Can you pray for me? Just so they can be like, okay, I pray. I feel bad. Then you make me feel bad. I pray for you.
I feel like you want to pay
Then-
your time first?
And then he was like,
I need an offering first before I pray for anybody.
That's right.
Only 10%, I'll take 2.
Ah.
but
So-
people are crazy.
If you ain't got no job, I'll take your couch pillows or something.
Oh my
I need
God.
something.
I feel you on that though. So, are you the type to approach a guy for a date, or do you feel like he needs to make the first move?
See me, if I want to go on a date with you, I'll just go ask you.
Okay.
I ain't about to, especially, and if I'm waiting, I'm going to wait longer, so I might as well just ask you, hey, you want to go out somewhere? And then it'd be like a sneaky, like, date. Like, hey, you want to meet me somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nobody else is coming? No, just me, you.
I think that's a growth process because I would like 2 years ago I would have never approached nobody.
Uh-huh, I'll ask.
But it's just like how I feel like I was raised and taught like men are supposed to be.
That's
the,
right. Yeah.
You know, they pursue, and if they want something, they're gonna make it happen, and then you can go with that. But I do feel like at the same time, closed mouth don't get fed. So if you want to go out with somebody, then should.
Okay.
I still, you still gonna have to pursue me though. But
So you've never actually asked a guy? Well, not like hey.
on a date,
Yeah.
no. The most I've done in 24 years of existence is slid in somebody's DM. Once, and that was this year.
Oh.
You get somebody with a hey big head.
No, I didn't. I just said hey, and then it went in my favor. So I was like, okay, girl, I worked out for this because I used to would have never ever fucking.
So you really actually like this?
That was just a thing for me to like conquer a fear.
Oh.
Bucket list.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Tess.
Okay. I demanded a date. Like, you're not about to sit up here and hit me up with all this, what you doing, with all that dumb shit. You know, yes, we about to go do something.
Yeah.
You want my time? Okay, we about to go. You don't know what to do? Okay, I suggest this, and this. This is what I like. And
Make it happen.
exactly. Period. At the end of the day.
They think like it's like they feel like just little texting thing and then doing this.
Or let me come chill.
Yeah,
No.
that's not a date.
No.
Like, take me out.
It's not an
Unless
option. You don't pay the
I can watch
bills.
movies.
I'm about to say you can't come chill unless you went on and met up with me outside of my house a couple of times.
Talking about come cook for me. Did you put some groceries in my house? No. You don't get none of that.
Serious is.
Yes.
Yes, date. Yes, I will make it happen.
So what are good conversation starters on a first date? We'll start with you.
Man, I don't know. I mean, you got some people. I don't know. It depends on the person, man. But man, never, ever, ever start with sex.
Well,
Never.
if somebody did that, then I would already know. Like,
What's
this
up?
nigga-
You ain't really interested in me.
I mean, you have some people that I'm like that is an interesting conversation starter, but you know what I'm saying. You want to at least act like you're interested
Like how you like
in the person.
In the person, yeah. And plus, 90% of the time, women already know if they want that person anyway.
Well, you know what kind of people you can approach with sex and which ones you can't. You know what I'm saying? That ain't going.
But piggybacking off of that, do you feel like that should even come up in the first date at all? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it should be.
It depends. I don't know.
yeah, it depends on the flow.
What her
I
Facebook
guess.
Of the
pictures look like.
the type of
What should have posted?
conversation that you have with that person. It changes person to person. Like some things I might have a conversation with this young man. That shit's not gonna work over here. It just wouldn't flow.
Yeah.
So what is a good conversation starter though? Like if it's just
general?
Yeah, just in general. Like with a date, of course, but like you can't just sit there and then like, okay, so.
I mean, I noticed that they just ask questions like in general, trying to like learn shit about you. Like,
What would be the
how old are
questions?
you? You have any
But
kids?
then I feel like I'm on 21 questions. Like I don't want to just like be just asking, just.
That's what
I think
I like it.
genuine conversation
Because if I can
is
tell you-
definitely something that you want to start with.
Yeah.
Something that y'all both can relate to. And then once you feel like they can relate to it, then you kind of probe at it and keep going with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like that. I don't know. It's just, like I said, it varies from person to person. So it depends on like education. You know, like education.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Are you a reader? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of
Is it
cats be like,
political?
hey
Is it
man, you
sports?
smoke, drink.
Is it sex?
Yeah, and they'd be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I smoke, I drink. You like, oh yeah, exit this shit. This ain't for you. That's not really attractive.
I don't know. That's what, like, when you start a conversation, it's like, it starts off where both of y'all agree to go to, and then how y'all vibes is going, and then more questions would come from what somebody say. Or say if somebody, hey, I like to do this, but are you in school? Are you doing this with it? What are you doing with that? What are you afraid of? And it depends on who you vibing with. And sometimes y'all just have random stories that you tell each other.
I say don't start a conversation and you can't elaborate out for that. So if you want to talk about sports and you don't know nothing about sports, don't even pick up the subject.
Yes.
That is a waste of time.
Don't ask me nothing.
Tess.
Exactly.
Tess up.
I'll be up here trying to use big words.
Man.
And you just be like,
And they can't
you know what I'm saying? I'm just imagining you adding Z's to everything.
They might exit to the bathroom and go try to Google what that meant.
Right.
Okay, Siri.
So about that question you asked me earlier.
I remember. I know
I
what
even
you're
got the
talking about.
definition.
What do you
Be like, oh, okay.
So do you Facebook or Instagram stalk someone before you date them?
Hell yes. Even if I ain't dating them. I'm
Instagram stalk, background check, friends. Do you know?
69 weeks ago. Okay? I know exactly what you're doing.
Google.
Yeah.
Yep. Have they with mug shots?
Pass this along, please.
Thank you.
You have to background check. You have to get into.
So some people are really crazy.
You have
be
to.
lying.
Did your friends date them? Does anybody know about them? Where did you go to school? Okay, I know people that went to school there. Okay, let me
Why you
find
only
out.
got one follower and no profile picture?
Not okay. Not an option.
I'll make you piss in a cup before you
No.
have a conversation.
You didn't say
You got a drug test before you talk to me. Like,
So what
People like to-
what would you find in AP that would be like, oh, that's a no go?
Anybody that smoke
Fentanyl.
drink is a optional. It's a definite no for you.
Yeah.
You can tell a lot about people by the type of stuff they post and or share.
Yes.
You can get a glimpse of their
Sometimes
and,
not though. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yep.
you have them people that aren't really that type of person. They just be like,
flexing, they some
Yeah,
damn
you're
liars. You don't need them people in your life anyway. Then fuck them. But I feel like it may not tell your whole story just because you're posting something. You might disagree with it, but I think you can get kind of a glimpse of like the personality. You can tell if they're adventurous or boring or like, whatever. Just a little bit, like a little insight. Then you can figure out the rest. But people lie too much.
Yes.
Like, why are you lying? The sky is not purple.
They
Like,
think
it's
that they
just
know
blue.
what it is that you're looking for, so they want to fit that persona.
But I feel like if you make it known, no, some people just lie because they just like it's
Liars.
Tuesday
It's
and they
habitual.
just feel like doing like it's a habit. And I'm just like, I don't understand that. I'm a sad show. I just be.
I want somebody for their true self. Like, if I see you
Yeah.
show your true self instead of
can
just
tell
trying to fit in,
Yeah.
it makes me like,
They're
oh
not
my gosh,
themselves.
you're such a beautiful person.
a genuine
I wanna be-
person.
Taking some of your
Who
good
give a fuck
vibe and
about
like kind of
themselves.
tickling it.
You can tell when people comfortable with themselves.
Definitely. Yeah.
I like people like
ooh,
that.
I don't. Yeah, sometimes it just be like, why are you lying?
Why?
I live in a gated community, so you live in a bass.
I've been there, done that. Okay.
You know, you gonna pick up somebody up for a date. You pull up like, hold on, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh my
And you roll up the window like, click.
So,
I thought you said you live in a gated community. I do.
The best.
The bass.
oh my
Let's
god.
get it.
For those of you who don't
The
know, if
bass,
you're not
the
from
bass.
Dayton, the Bass is definitely the project. So,
Yeah,
so
I've only been there one time, and that was good
What?
for me.
You made it?
They left me in the car by myself.
Oh,
My
man.
car cut off, and I was like, ah, shit.
It's
I
not
said, it's the
You
end.
about to get
I
your
said, where my
shorts
fucking
today, man.
screwdriver at? And I was blowing their phone up. They didn't pick it up. And then maybe 30 minutes later, I was just like, the car just magically started back up. And I was like,
Ooh.
oh, this car knew I was about to leave
Nah.
his ass.
No, that's not.
You know that breath got the fog up the window. You writing help on the window. I've never been here
Alright,
before.
somebody saw your tires.
I would have been sorry.
Okay, so is it fair to judge someone on their past when trying to get to know someone?
It depends.
Oh shit.
You don't judge them, but you definitely take that into consideration.
Yeah.
Okay.
At the end of the day, because their past is basically their, like you
Their
said,
story.
the decisions that they chose to make, and how did you grow from this, or did you even grow from
Yeah,
this?
you have to be able to decipher
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
Some people continue to make the same type of decisions. You
And
might
I'm
not
gonna
want
take
to
that
join
into
that party.
consideration. Like,
But some people
okay,
can
you done this
change
before.
completely.
This is not nothing
From
new.
That's true.
It's
But I mean,
it's
like
a hit
the-
or miss. You gotta kind of like, I feel like you gotta be intuitive a little bit.
Yeah.
And like,
I was
pick
gonna
up on
say though,
stuff.
like, what if the chemistry between you and the person,
fuck all that. If you
So
been-
sometimes that's a warning. Like, you gotta look
Yeah,
a little
I
deeper.
just got a situation like that, and I was just like, "This is you make terrible decisions. I don't want that to be a part of my life." Like,
Even though we got great chemistry,
Yeah.
you make bad decisions. at the
yeah,
end of the
very
day.
you have to
bad
think
decisions.
long term for yourself. And if you already been through some fuck shit, you're supposed to live and learn, not live and keep making the same
Keeping it
decisions.
going.
So when the stuff seemed like a little deja vu, and then I know if I can keep seeing this, it's going to be a dead end. I'm not going
Yes.
to cry about the same thing 5 years from now that I
Yeah,
know
not
better.
at all.
I'm just saying,
I knew
people
that.
lie on their resume to get a job every day.
That's
That's
right.
true.
Mm-hmm. Pay attention. People really do be showing you who they are, and people put
Yeah.
blunders and excuses.
And
Oh,
that
they had a
that
hard life.
chemistry will fuck you up and put a blind
Yes,
over your
you
ass.
have to.
But you
You
gotta
have to be
learn
able
to
to decipher.
separate that shit.
Yes.
Like, all right, I'm feeling you, but
So how do you
doing this
separate
shit.
it though? Like, how do you detect?
You
It's
learn
hard.
your worth.
Savage.
You learn your worth. You realize
Everybody-
Savage. You become a savage. You become a
She put an
savage.
extra S on this savage
capital.
Savage.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Capital.
Sandwiches.
Listen.
No, you can decipher if you know your worth.
Yes.
If you've been through it, you'd be like, okay, I done grew a little bit from
Yeah.
5 years ago.
I can
Go through-
create chemistry with
Hell
anybody.
no.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, if you've been in a bunch of relationships, man, you can pretty much distinguish what's bullshit and what's not.
I only been in one, and I still be like, he been Bullshit.
You'll see it. You be like, hold on, man. This is,
Stay back, stay, you get behind me, my nigga. I don't have time.
yeah, your resume, you be like, hold on, nigga, what the fuck?
Are you sure?
You got a bunch of 90
Can I get a certification card? Proof of insurance or something? Damn, she fucked up real deep.
So you want to go to know the truth? Go to their grandpa. Go to grandma. Yeah, he ain't shit, baby. He ain't right.
Or if they got a cousin like me, he ain't shit, girl. I don't even. You're the third one I've seen this week.
Oh my god.
He just got a fat ass, girl.
That's it. You cute though.
Oh my god.
What you, girl? You must be no GMOs, girl.
I'm trying to
That's
stay
all natural.
women in the world. Okay, they be dealing with too much fuck shit.
We talked a little bit about this last week, and I want to know a little bit more. Who takes breakups the hardest, men or women?
In what time period?
Both, because the women go through the emotions first, so it's real hard, and they get over it, be strong, fuck that nigga, I'm fuckboy free, looking to blow up. Then the niggas come back like, man, I really love that girl. She really I shouldn't do that. But she WYD with God having a Bible study. Goodbye.
No, like that.
I take
Like
both.
that thing you put on Snapchat.
Yes. Man, these niggas, man, this generation is
What's
so.
up?
I think women always take it like the hardest first, like because I mean it's time wasted, it's investment and everything like that. Niggas be up there like, man, fuck this shit. About 2 months later, like goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I need my clothes washed. Ain't nobody here to do these dishes.
So who takes cheating news crazier, men or women?
Niggas.
Okay, so we got two different
They
Yeah.
take it more to heart. I feel like they take it more to heart.
Man.
Because they'll do it all day, every day.
Get rid of that stigma that women cheat. That guys get all emotional because they think when women cheat, it's because they're like emotionally attached.
Yeah.
No, that's just
not
like
at
you
all.
wanted some cat. Maybe I just wanted to, like, I might still love you though.
Maybe your dick is boring. Maybe.
Yeah, like, you don't have to be, she's so emotionally gone and all this
Right.
dramatic shit.
Maybe
They get
you-
mad
Yeah.
if you send a kissy emoji to a nigga and they just be all hooked up. I done seen too much. This stuff never happened to me. Thank God. I just seen too many unfortunate series of events. I was like, girl, you better stop going back to that stupid ass nigga.
Yeah, man, dudes take it personally. I don't know why they do. I mean, I kind of know why they do. Because it's like a psychological thing, you know what I'm saying? When you having sex and it's my pussy and you doing everything under the sun and then, you know what I'm saying, she's never leaving. And then you like, one day you look up like, oh the fuck, she gone.
But why can't we feel that way about our dude? Though? Why
I
don't
mean, you
we
entitled
do that?
to. Nobody said you can't.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it should be how they feel like that's my pussy, da 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 da. Then why of course we gonna feel that same way, so why would y'all go out and be dogs or cheat? Not cheat.
Yeah,
I'm just
I don't
saying.
have an answer for that. You know what I'm saying? It's always different reasons why dudes cheat. Shit, motherfuckers some dudes just cheat because it's habitual, it's embedded in them.
Yeah.
That's all they know. You know what I'm saying? Some do it out of insecurity. Some do it. I mean, shit. What's today? Saturday? Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I'm bored.
I'm bored. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some people do it. You know, adventure, the thrill,
Probably
and motherfuckers get
ego.
mad because let's just be real. Motherfuckers don't get mad. You know what I'm saying? They get mad at you because the cheating plan was perfect. You was never supposed to know. They mad at themselves. Really like, fuck, she done found out. How the fuck she found out? This shit was perfect.
I mean, we find out everything, especially that
Everything.
women intuition.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Women intuition is because women are natural gods.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You better say that.
That's just real shit. You know,
Right.
natural gods, birth givers. I'm like, so some shit. I'm like, they vaginas has a spider sense. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
you know, niggas might have it. They might have them like, hey man, something don't feel right.
yeah.
But they'll never know like a woman knows. Like how, you know what I'm saying? Where you been? Because women are repetition and routine. If you change your routine and your repetition, and a woman that knows you, she's gonna be like, nigga, where you been?
Yes.
It takes
Why
you
you been over
4.5 minutes to
now?
get home
Right.
from the gym.
That's right. We time it every second.
Everything.
And I know how much traffic was out there. You already got gas, so you didn't just stop
It's 8
at
o'clock. I know it ain't no traffic.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just women. That, I mean, like,
We
and dudes
just
really take it
just
hard just
think
because
things
of
through.
that.
So, but where did the double standard even come from, though?
Because they expect us to fuck up. Like, whatever. I'm like, in life, we are expected to fuck up. Women aren't. Yo, women are smarter. Women are smarter than men. Naturally, women are smarter than men. Let's be honest. Women are smarter than men. From day one, you are preconditioned. It's embedded in your DNA that you don't take no bullshit. You know how to raise a family. You know how to cook and clean by a certain age.
And y'all are capable of that shit too.
Yeah, we're capable, but I mean, we're providers. You know what I'm saying? The woman is the help me, the rib, everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why it hurts with y'all. I'm like, if a person is really in love with you, that's why it hurts when you leave. I don't really want to be separated from something that was supposedly born from me. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? If I'm missing my rib, I'm missing a part of myself. So that's the thing. We are expected to fuck up. We're fuck ups from beginning to end.
I mean, humans are fuck ups. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, but women, I'm like, women intuition, birth givers, you are expected to damn near be perfect.
That's crazy though.
It sucks. It sucks.
It really does.
It does suck.
Have all these standards.
But you're never gonna be able to get away from that double standard. It's just what it is.
You can't tune them niggas out. Like, fuck you, I live how I want to live by my own rules and what makes me happy.
And people gonna judge you regardless.
Exactly.
So it don't
even at your job, you're never gonna get away from a double standard. So I mean, anything, like I said, you're expected to be damn near perfect because damn near you have to be. If you raising kids, you damn near have to really be perfect. You have to be on your shit. Yeah, you're gonna fuck up in life, but your kid is gonna expect you to damn near be perfect.
That's the truth.
Because I'll be looking at Trey, I'll be looking at my son like, you don't know daddy fuck up, but I didn't do this. My bad. My bad, you know what I'm saying?
But earlier you said that women, so what was your reasoning for saying that at first?
Say that
women, takes cheating news crazier.
Yeah, because most of them
they're more emotional. They're more entwined with they put more into a relationship than men do because they're all around people. That's just naturally who they are. They like to care. They like to nurture. They like to put emotional, physical. They like to please their man. In all type of ways, so
and then we think that we didn't do enough.
Right? That's why I fucking.
Yeah, they start to question themselves. Yeah. They start to question the person that they with, and
it turns bad.
Real bad.
It could be anything.
Depression, crazy.
The girls really get fucked up.
Man, especially if it's being crazy.
There's no limit.
They will go find the car in a heartbeat and pound every single window and pound and put a Snicker in your tank. And if they think you messing with somebody else, they go to their tank.
You say dudes do that?
No, girls. That's what they say with crazy girls.
Take cheese heavier because it's just
what kind of vagina he got? He must have bought this shit from Sears.
From Sears?
Hell no.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, cheating period is an emotional strain on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Especially good dudes. You know what I'm saying? You got the nice guy that, he does everything at home and he does what he's supposed to do and he gets that woman that maybe, you know what I'm saying, was like, I still love my ex and she's trying, but she goes and cheats because that cheating shit turn you into a different person.
I mean, you do got some spiteful women though, or not even spiteful, just the fact that they feel like the nice guy is boring and they don't know that they have something that is good.
If a nice guy is boring for you, then you're a fucking idiot. Then you don't want a life.
That's the truth. That's the truth. The same though, vice versa with the man though. I feel like if you got somebody that is ride or die for you.
Yeah, we like hoes.
That's not necessarily because sometimes nice guys can come with insecurities. Sometimes they question themselves and sometimes they kind of step back from being in a man position. So then you're like, oh, I had this guy that's confident, know what the fuck they doing, and then.
But they really a fuck up more.
Right.
And we push the good news away for whatever reason.
Because they insecure and they question themselves, and then you're like, all right.
I mean, but what about the guy that don't get that though? You know what I'm saying? What if a guy, you got the guy and he's just a cool person? Like, people don't like boring, but he's not really a boring person. He just wants to cater and satisfy you. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really a thing of, he can be adventurous, but I'm like, you ain't really did nothing for me to smack you up. You know what I'm saying? Not that I would, but it's just like, oh, you're boring, you're bland. Nah, I just like you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be comfortable. I want to please you. I want to cater to you. I might not ever have this. You might be that perfect woman that I'm like, all right, I'm giving this shit a shot. And she's just like, oh, he's boring. Why am I boring? Because I'm catering you? You must not never had this shit before.
How do you know she's the perfect woman for you to even try to do all of that? Like, what makes the perfect woman?
Man, that's the dating process. You have to understand the dating process, man. You'll never know unless you figure out the dating process for as a whole. People want to go all in from the beginning. Like, man, you cannot start doing wifely shit to a motherfucker that you just met.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you have 90-day babies and 90-day niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, why are you all in? You know what I'm saying? You can like a person, but you have to also understand the dating process. The dating process is like trying on shoes. What fucked up was when you start adding sex into the dating process and insecurities into the dating process, then it becomes something totally different.
Yes. Complicates everything.
It complicates everything because you do not know. I'm like, you don't fuck nigga. You don't know if you're gonna get a call back or whatever. And ladies, just let's be real. You're not a hoe unless he doesn't call back. So don't think that. Don't think that that you smash him on the first day is like, oh my god, I'm on board. No, unless he doesn't call back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It was just trash.
Yeah,
like,
right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you taught yourself up a good game. This shit, I was done by one. But I mean, that's the dating process. Dating process is trying on shoes. You have to be comfortable in whatever shoe that fits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But until that shoe fits, you keep trying them on. You keep trying them on because if you don't, you'll find out. You'll look at another shoe like, God damn.
I kind of like that one.
I kind of like that shoe. But you didn't try it on, so you got this motherfucking shoe you stuck with. Like, God damn. And they give you store credit if they Asians or, you know what I'm saying? You can't return that shit. You won't get your money back.
I say sometimes that there's chemistry that'll kind of disrupt the relationship.
Everything.
Sex will complicate everything if the sex is whack. I mean, the guy can give you everything. He could be everything that you ever wanted, emotionally and all of that, and mentally. But then when it comes to physically, then it's not there.
And then you like, bye.
You like, I can't even consider myself in a relationship with you if I can't even be physical with you. If I don't have that chemistry, if I don't have that if I don't have that what is it called? Where you something where you like that's where you like to can change it up. Yes, he can please you in every other way, like he's willing to, but if he can't step it up and be that extra
but that changes for everybody, because some people don't. I feel like if you really love sex or something and you have to be physically attracted to your person, that's just a personal
physically attractive can come, you know what I'm saying?
Me personally, this is very satisfying to look at. I'm attracted to things that I see visually.
Women have been satisfied by little things before.
I mean, that's definitely a possibility.
It's not just about
loving it. You're like, oh my god, he's amazing. Like, you love me with a little bit.
That would be that surprise, like, hey, pin in a pussy like peekaboo.
So you're like, little dick niggas haven't been known to surprise.
That's true, man.
It could be anything, how they talk to you, just like the way they smell, they look.
You have to really still have to mentally stimulate.
They could be ugly as fuck, but whatever you like about them, that could be a physical attraction.
God damn, his hairline sexy as fuck. He ugly.
Yeah.
It might be.
Or they might have some type of confidence. I knew a very unattractive person physically, but their confidence spoke for them. So it made it like.
Soulmate.
What do you consider?
Oh, that is a good one.
Oh man.
I consider somebody that I can talk to. First of all, I gotta be your friend. Like, if I'm not your friend and I can't confide in you, we can't have a good conversation. I can't feel you on an intellectual level. Then it's
can't
not
be my friend, bitch. We don't got nothing to say.
Exactly.
So what's the question?
Soulmate?
Yeah, what's the question?
You say it.
You say it. It's your show.
No, I mean it's everybody. Everybody just generally.
Okay. So the question is, what do you consider a soulmate?
Oh, I consider it a soulmate. Listen. This is really exciting.
That's an open-ended question.
I think I have learned. I used to think that I used to think soulmate meant one person's big old earth that you're just like magnetic to, and it's like no way you can like live without them. But as I'm getting older, I realize people come and go in your life so much. You can build different relationships and bonds with people. So I just feel like whoever you connect with, whoever you feel like gets you, like if you can really be yourself, you know who you really are, even if you're a fake ass bitch and you lie to everybody else.
That's true.
You know who you are on the
At the end of the night, you
so
know who the
whoever
fuck you are.
Can, like, yeah, when you go to sleep at night and close your eyes, you know who you are.
So
Whoever you can really like
Ooh.
just connect with, and it's just right. You don't have to say nothing. It just makes sense. Everything is like a puzzle. It just comes together. I feel like that's so amazing.
I mean,
and you can have a lot of soul ties, and they're not always good.
Yes.
That is
I mean,
true. That
soulmates,
is
man. Soulmates is like a kind of like a slippery slope in a way, because it would be foolish to think that there's 8 billion people in this world, and to think that you only have one soulmate.
Right.
Because we all have cultural universals, and you know what I'm saying. You can be in tune with a person. You could be a soulmate, and they don't even speak your language. You know what I'm saying? But there's something mentally stimulating, and something that you can learn from, and things like that. My whole thing on it is like, God will send you as many loves as you want. It's up for you to decipher and decide on which one
You think so?
is the one. Yeah, I mean, you.
Yeah, there's
come
a
on
lot
now.
of love. You can love a dog.
I love music,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. When you put it that way, I do.
but when it comes to a person, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
She has a choice.
There's a lot of
How you
people.
love.
There's a lot. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of loves, man. You can.
Whoever you can just be here for yourself.
I feel like my
You have to know
soulmate.
yourself.
What is a soulmate for you, Bash?
My soulmate is someone that I can do something ridiculous. Something, because I always be doing something retarded out in public or doing something funny, and they try to like kind of act me up, like, hey, just like I got your back, Somebody that's some kind of partner in crime. Somebody I don't even. Sometimes when I don't even want to speak, you understand what my soul is saying to you by just looking at me in my eyes, like having that kind of connection. Someone that can like I could open my eyes and they can feel my soul, and they know exactly what they want to do, and it's just like a connection. Like they always like helping each other out and like building each other up, and like as a motivational
It
system.
exists.
So I
believe it. That's the only reason
It
you don't
exists.
settle. If you believe in that type of love and you feel like you deserve that, you're not going to settle.
You feel like you're a unicorn.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a
definitely a
unicorn.
unicorn.
Yes, you're a unicorn.
You gotta feel like you gotta have.
We're unicorns.
You gotta feel like you're a
In this
unicorn.
generation, I am happy to be a unicorn.
You really gotta feel like that.
So I kind of want to piggyback off of what you said. So how do y'all feel about polygamy? I know, like,
Oh.
I'm all for it.
I know, like, of course you are. But
Like-
remember, like, on, I don't know if y'all saw Orange is the New Black, and how the one character, she was Muslim, and she felt like she was less under a lot of pressure and things like that with her and her husband and her child.
Underappreciated.
Yeah,
And
before that, it was a thing where she was just overwhelmed. And she was like, okay, well, let's try out this polygamy thing. We can get another housewife, da-da-da-da. And then when she came into the picture, she was a little jealous, I would say.
A little?
Well,
She was a lot.
jealous.
Landed her in
And then-
prison.
But at the
Yeah.
same time, he was going out to eat with the other wife that's not her kid and
Yeah.
the kid, and leaving her out, and she just coming in on the
She
humble
was
like,
making
oh, I want
decisions.
something for today, and they in there having family time without her.
I think what got it was because she was making decisions on behalf of their child without her.
Mhm.
So that makes a big difference. I know that this child came out of my womb. Hold on, wait. You're not about to, like, if I say no, she can't do that, then who are you to tell her yes?
This is
And
why
they go
you
behind my
need to
back and do it anyway.
Man, you have to be. I mean, to really be in a relationship like that, you really have to be a very comfortable, open-minded individual. You can't be selfish. You have to be selfless. So you know what I'm saying.
That ain't a relationship.
Right. I mean, it's like and women are naturally competitive,
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, territorial, because if they like something, they're a lion. They're a lioness. So, you know what I'm saying, if they feeling some type of way about something, they won't let you know, you know what I'm saying, or their body language will let they know, or they, you know what I'm saying, if you really connect to them, you know already you fucking up. So polygamy is one of them things that you really, really have to think about. You probably have to pray on, research on everything. Yeah, man, because you just don't get in a
Whose
relationship.
blessing is gonna be granted? No.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You've had
Shyra said
polygamy.
no.
I mean,
First of all,
think think about it, like polygamy has existed way before, some monogamy.
And I would have been single as hell.
I mean, hey, you could think that you would have been somebody's concubine.
Rebellion. My own world. Define my
somebody
own
in
world.
Africa that wouldn't be like, hey, you're mine tonight. You're gonna join us.
Goodbye, sir.
Right. And
Go talk to other hoes.
but I am the only one.
Right. Get the fuck out of here, boy. I just feel like, I don't know, that situation, maybe she wasn't. Relationships are just so weird, like kind of difficult sometimes, because you have to like either be all in, like share your entire life with somebody else and be concerned with their whole happiness and go through whatever the fuck they're going through and deal with whatever comes with that. But if you're not really like self-aware, I feel like you can be
Relationships aren't really that weird to me.
Not weird in a bad way. I'm just saying you have to be ready for it. It's a lot of work. And I feel like if you're not self-aware, like in that situation, she didn't want to do polygamy, but she compromised.
I think she did it. She did it more to please. She did it more to please him.
Yeah.
Right.
So
but
it's
she
like,
was still unhappy.
But my world
if
doesn't
you
revolve
know,
around you.
right. If you
So what
know
if
what you
because I have my own.
But I got a good question though. Like, what if the roles were reversed? What if she felt like she needed an extra man?
No,
That ain't happening. That ain't
that's not an option.
Then polygamy wouldn't have ever
But-
been something she would
I'm
have.
on a man.
Maybe she's not fully satisfied with her
Yeah,
husband.
that
but
means then you
so she
move the
wanted
fuck
to-
on. You don't go
Yeah.
and try to create two to create one. No, that doesn't exist.
But
Well,
I
I mean,
did
that is a
see
double
one
standard.
like a TV show where this
So maybe-
this
you
girl
know me better than
had
that. That
two
shit ain't happening.
boyfriends.
I'm on the man you need.
They
Right. You see that? That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Like me, I've been in so many situations that, you know what I'm saying, so many situations where I'm just like, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think I could be in that type of relationship with a woman I love. Now, a woman I'm just, you know what I'm saying, sliding. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, shit. It ain't nothing, because what you doing over here, I'm probably doing over here too, so it doesn't matter. But when it comes to relationships and things like that, man, reciprocation is everything.
Amen.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Don't let a person's potential have you wasting years.
Amen. Say that.
You know what I'm saying? Have you out here making 21-year-old mistakes and you fucking 36.
Yes.
That's when you don't live and learn from your shit.
Yeah,
Life
that's
is a
true.
series of experiences.
It really
And
is.
you really go through
Some
the same
people
thing.
learn quicker
You
than
can
others,
choose to make
and it's
a different
sad.
outcome with your
Well, y'all the generation that's kind of under y'all is gonna learn way harder because you know you have social media, you have
Now
Yeah.
we're-
so
I mean,
much.
that's why I
They
don't
grew up
have
right
enough
in
kids.
social media, so it's
yeah,
like
we failed them. I know the 80s babies failed us. Like you like, oh, we failing these niggas.
ugh.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know. I think the 90s the last good generation.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
90s is the
I mean, well,
last,
it's a
90s
cutoff in
is
the
the
90s.
last.
I
If
feel
there's a
like
split,
it's a,
you got like 90 to
I say
96.
95.
Yes,
Yeah.
there we go.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't even say 96.
No, we're gonna say 95, 94.
I don't even. I barely
Whenever
say 95.
technology
I say
started
maybe
to grow
94.
and develop and blossom
Yeah.
and be dependable.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like that's like the last time like you really had like what was it? What's the stat on it? Men in the home. You know what I'm saying? Like fathers and things like that. That's which is really affects a lot of
It's a
people.
domino effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Statistics and all this shit with these broken ass foundations, these single parent homes.
Because the mothers are getting younger, and then mothers don't really know how to be women because they just search it. And they basically have no prototype.
That's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're
And they
sitting up here
gotta
trying to research
take
what a
on
woman
roles.
is. Like they're just guessing what a woman is. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
They don't know themselves.
You know what I'm saying? You see these women out here, which I don't judge anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, if you got kids, if you got a little boy and everything, I'm like, and you dressing them like, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga you about to leave the club with. you have
And
a
this kid
problem.
fashion is getting risky.
It's
I see
like,
this little girl with a little lace bustier thing. I'm like,
Please
yeah.
don't. Please.
I'm not telling you how to raise your kid, but I'm telling you, I mean, there's a lot of creeps out here
Yeah.
that's gonna look at your baby like, and I'm like, your job as a mother and father is to protect these babies.
Exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? You dressing them like this, and then you're gonna have the police looking at them like, oh, he's a future felon.
Mm-hmm.
Brielle wearing turtlenecks. Period.
Conservative.
Listen, she too thick
To
in
the
the streets
T.
anyway. She went on her
Get it from
sweatpants
her
and
mama.
turtleneck.
Have you ever stalked your new boyfriend or girlfriend's ex's page?
Yup.
No.
Not
What?
really.
Nah,
Not really.
This is be like, I'm doing better.
I work too much.
Like, ooh, you ugly in this picture.
I'm fat, so
No,
if
I don't have time for that.
I'm not stalking nobody unless you come with a.
I feel like
You better not be in the picture.
Yeah, like, I shouldn't
Don't
even
let
have
me
to
see
do
you
that.
pop up.
Right.
Because I want to check
That's
your, I'm
gonna
gonna
warrant
check your
the search.
page out.
That is
Yeah,
gonna
but
warrant the search.
other than that, I'm not about to stalk you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to stalk you. If I feel like I have to stalk you,
And I'm
then it's
secure
not going to be
within
an
our
option.
situation.
If you feel like you better without them, you don't give a fuck who they with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, I'm saying like
If you
like
sponsor exes.
yeah, your boo's exes, like whoever that
So you have a
with
boo,
right now.
but then they have an ex. But then you start stalking the ex page like, oh,
I
what
think
are
that
they
was
doing?
changes
That motherfucker irrelevant.
Exactly. They better be relevant.
I'm not gonna lie though, I have looked on the ex's page. I
You
didn't
have to
stalk it,
look.
but I did look.
Yeah, but I ain't
Oh
on there
my
every day
God.
like, oh, she posting at 29:59 p.m.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
He commented on this motherfucker page like,
You gotta make me question. What the fuck am I doing here?
Have you ever accidentally double tapped something?
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
I don't even care no more. Hey
Right,
girl.
I'll just go ahead. Okay,
Hey,
you
dude.
look cute.
Right. I don't even give a fuck.
I know that my girlfriend
Follow me.
I don't know if this was an accident, but I was on Twitter and I had said something about my goddaughter, and I said, I can't forget. I think I said like, I love my goddaughter or something like that, and she retweeted me. I was like, how the hell are you even following me? So
I remember, and then
stalking
I
me.
went to
she
stalk
loves
her
our
page.
goddaughter.
You being nosy.
Oh, you know,
This
somebody
thing
She may
with
not
us.
have been
This in
stalking,
with
but
us.
she was definitely being nosy.
Yeah, that was.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But then that's when I.
She wanted to know that she
looking
was
at
on her
hers
page.
and
Yeah, she
hers.
wanted to know she was looking.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That was just a
So
most
right when I
random
saw
thing.
that, I started tweeting everything about my baby. I was like, I love my girlfriend. I love this and that. I put up pictures of us. I was like, look,
Since she
retweet
looking,
that.
you're gonna
bitch.
show.
Retweet that. Nah, but
When Twitter gets serious.
I know her. I guess that's the millennial in me.
Hey man, cause I definitely don't do all that, man. I guess because I'm just that comfortable. Where if I feel like I'm the best thing that I'm like,
You're a
I'm the best,
guy.
I don't care. Like, oh, she can move on all she wants to. I don't give no shits.
What's your
Ask
question?
your teacher.
This-
How do y'all? What's y'all opinion on men who express themselves like cry?
I think it's beautiful depending on what they do.
Depends on why they crying.
And yeah, because if it's something about something that they supposed to be like emotional about, and they kind of really tell you what's going on in their mind and let out a couple tears, and then be like, man, I should be
I love
crying.
it.
And I'm like, now if you crying over every little petty little thing in life, like he tripped and fell and skinned his knee on the ground, you better get up, nigga, and dust that shit off.
I mean, if he's still tripping and falling and skinning his knee, and he told you something.
Yeah.
wrong.
Wait, can you repeat the question for me?
I had a question on what do you think about men who express themselves a little bit more like they cry? Because you know
That's
most men.
crazy because we was just talking about that. Oh my gosh, I was just saying I don't want no crybaby ass nigga. Like, I like it.
But
I love it
it
when
makes
you.
people not be themselves.
And it's not even that. I'm okay with you crying. It's not even about you. It's not even about you crying. It's not even that. Like if it's a sad moment, yes. But I feel like
All the
I guess
time.
because I'm not somebody who cries all
Super
the time.
emotional.
Yeah. So if you're doing it more than me, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a man, I want to look to my husband like I respect you.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
Yeah.
If you're crying because somebody got stage 3 cancer, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're just crying because that movie,
I think
I think it's cute when guys get a little
He
choked
better
up by
not,
certain
he better not
movies
cry
and
over a
not-
notebook.
You
yeah.
ain't supposed to be crying. You supposed to be.
But you don't want to be insensitive either. I don't.
Dude over here crying because he lost a
I'm
man.
not attracted to people.
I mean, I'm not really an emotional person. I mean, because it's just
Most
like
guys aren't.
I was taught like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now my son, he's an Aries, so he's like he cries over
Emotional.
everything.
Emotional.
Like being
He-
tired.
I'm not emotional.
I'd be like, man, what you
I'm not
crying for?
emotional. I'm emotional. I show my emotions differently, I guess. I don't cry.
You are emotional, sweetheart. I'm sorry I've known you since we were 10 years old.
First of all,
Okay.
you're not about to
I mean,
cry.
look, I will say a man that can cry
But
with
guess
his
what? So
woman.
am I.
A man that can cry with his woman means he's emotional. I'm like, he just
That he's really
Emotionally open.
yeah, you know what I'm
and
saying?
he
Some men
comfortable.
have never had that, you know what I'm saying, like weren't allowed to cry. They had their fathers that would, hey man,
Man
toughen
up.
up, man up. You know what I'm saying? So it was never an emotional thing, you know what I'm saying? You can never really express your
And some
feelings.
females do say man up to niggas too.
You a pussy ass.
You should.
Hey man,
Yeah,
listen.
man up.
don't never want to say that.
Yeah.
I'm like, you never really want to say. I'm like, you keep calling a man a bitch, he gonna smack shit out you.
Oh yeah.
At some point.
Yeah.
And even the nicest man, you know what I'm saying? You like, you catch him on that wrong day.
Number one, no.
Push me to
Calling him a bitch and then calling him gay is like the two biggest things.
I mean, you can call me gay all you want to. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Hey.
But I mean, like a lot of men. But then again,
Man, I ain't gay, bro. Fuck out of here. No homo.
That'd be lit. I'm like, did you really say homo on a no homo conversation?
Right. They gotta say that. I hated that face when everybody
I
was
like
saying
your shirt, no homo though.
Shut the fuck up.
You sound like you
You
on
like
homo.
the shirt, nigga.
He on homo because he said
I'm
it.
really feeling that magenta on you, man.
Get me
No
more.
homo.
Alright, now for you, like, I like the way your waves set and then when you put your fucking
Like,
cap on.
yeah, they get like
that.
over it. Like, man, I just
like-
love the way you twinkle, that eye just twinkle and
No homo, no homo.
no homo though. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Smiley face.
Just be
Emoji.
So how long? Changing gears a little bit. Sorry guys, but how long after you meet someone and date them a little bit? How long is it okay afterwards? Is it okay to have sex with them?
A year. I date you for a year. I need to go through all 4 seasons.
Oh.
Before you have sex with somebody?
Yes.
You know what? I'm just now at that point in my life and I couldn't be happier. Before
Please be happy with it, because you never know.
Like, hey,
You
if I'm
don't.
trying to fuck with
So what are you doing in that meantime? Are you masturbating? Are you?
I
I'm
have a
praying.
whole toy collection, so I have nothing to worry about.
I know that's
That's
right.
why she's so happy.
Nothing.
I
Self-love is the best love.
Yes, ma'am.
Self-love is the best love.
All
Love
the
you
toy
repeat.
collection.
She out here rejecting her pussy.
Okay. You know that's
I
not
reject. I
Even
reject.
though you're abstaining from sex don't mean you need to have
I reject my
confidence.
pussy.
You still gotta be
Toy
right.
collection, like 2000.
Yeah. That's my girl. I love you, Justin. Tess.
What you think, Bashi?
She got a toy collection. I'm like, yeah.
What you think, Bashi?
What's the question?
How long
again?
should you wait before having sex with your?
I feel like, look, I'm gonna give you the real answer, and then I'm gonna give you the real answer.
Oh.
Okay. You should wait. You should wait, like, until you get to know somebody, until you're comfortable. And I would say, my actual first boyfriend, I dated him and got to know him, and didn't have sex with him for 2 years. Well, I actually broke up with him, and then later on in life it happened. But 2 years before I even said, "Oh yeah, you're my boyfriend." But in reality, sometimes shit just happens.
Yeah.
Like, you might go on a couple days. I'm definitely not. I'll try my hardest, not on the first day, and because I'm gonna be like, shoot, go away, go home.
Grown though. I mean,
But we all
shit
grown.
happens.
We all grown, but at least I can say, well, at least it was not until the second. So if I,
Oh my god.
I think it depends. Like,
and on the person,
to person.
and if you feel like they're gonna be around for a little bit, why not? But if you feel like it's gonna be a hit it and quit it, he just doing the motion.
But
just
you
to
don't
get
know.
what he
But
wants.
niggas lie too much in 2017.
They
I
do.
think you really
They'll show you
gotta-
signs.
Mm-hmm.
You show you
The
signs if you don't get
Signs
them.
are there.
You don't get them
Yes,
good
they
morning
are
texts no
always
more.
there.
Exactly.
You don't get them good morning, beautiful texts no more. You know what I'm saying? After you done smash, like,
Yeah.
oh no, you know, I was thinking about you. I was gonna text you. You know?
Right. They used to hit you up
It's just
every
three-
day,
it's
but
just 3
now all of
o'clock.
a sudden you're busy. Bitch, you
No.
had a job last week too.
That is not even about to be a
That's why I'm
possibility.
saying. Y'all gotta
for
be
me.
careful. Protect yourself, ladies.
Oh my gosh. You
Yeah.
don't want to be like Usher's little.
That is not proven.
Please. Because all those words, that voice, that all that, no, it's not worth it. You have to go through all 4
Her
seasons.
lip quiver? I think that might be the alcohol. She quivered like-
Maybe.
How much do guys talk about sex with each other? I mean, like, you know, the locker room talk or whatever.
I don't talk about sex in the locker room.
I mean, not necessarily. I'm using Donald Trump lingo. Locker room.
How often do dudes talk about sex? Well, man, I'm a different kind of person because, like, I was just always taught you don't really share your, you know what I'm saying, your discretions with anybody just because, like,
Ain't you a Scorpio?
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
real
he is.
nasty. Anyway,
That's a lot of Scorpios.
because, like, man, you know what I'm saying, in this day and age, like, dudes be so thirsty, you know what I'm saying, they'll try to go to, you know, they'll go behind your back and holler at the chick that you messing with.
That's
You know,
true.
smashing with. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But I would just never talk like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You keep that to yourself. Now, I'm like, maybe my brother or, you know what I'm saying, even a good friend, like, we really just don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? If you feel the need to really sit out here and be with your dudes and just, you know, talking about sex, or, you know, how many chicks you smashing, man, then you need to grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about your benefits at work or some shit, you know, some other shit. Don't talk about that.
So, I guess that kind of answers my other question, because I was gonna say, have guys ever recommended, like, say that you had sex with somebody else?
Yeah, man, I had,
You never recommended it to your friend?
No, I never personally had, but I've had niggas be like, hey man, hands down, top 5. You be sitting there like, top 5? Really?
Top 5?
You get that emoji, like, I wonder. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, going after cats ain't really my thing.
I have 2 parents in the room. After how long is it okay to introduce your new boo to your kid?
Don't ask me.
I don't.
No.
Nobody knows Trey. He's a fucking ghost.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
They don't
see,
even
I'm
know
the
you have a
opposite.
son at all?
Yeah, they know.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm very particular about, you know, unless I know, you know, it's for the long, you know what I'm saying, I'd say at least six months. At that. Well, but then some circumstances you really can't help yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, all you can do is, you know, if she coming over, you know, middle of the night, I hope he sleep.
That happened.
Be like, but then, you know what I'm saying, I hope he's not a light sleeper.
It depends. I have a toddler, so.
Oh, you good? She won't remember anything.
Exactly. And I don't typically bring a lot of people. I don't even do a lot of people anyways. But, like, the people that I had that she's met was on accident. You know, your kids don't sleep through the night. So sometimes that morning they were supposed to be out by 6 and they didn't get out till 7. Hey,
And you get out by
want
3.
some cereal? Get your ass in your room.
Yeah, she Trey me.
It'll be an accident, but, like, I don't know. My kid's pretty. I don't think she'll remember, but she's kind of like, hey. I don't introduce them like, this is my boyfriend. I don't do anything inappropriate with them so that it wouldn't even be different than me just introducing her to a friend.
See, it's a little different for me because, like, he's older. He's 12.
Oh,
So, it's like...
yeah.
He gonna remember.
He gonna question.
Listen, I'm like, this
He gonna
is...
snitch on you
my
too.
daddy.
Like, this is like, yeah, he's going into 7th grade, so he's... So I had a incident probably like maybe a couple months back, and you know what I'm saying, somebody was a little too loud, and the next morning, Trey's like, Daddy. I'm like, what? He had that creepy voice, like, Daddy.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, if you know my son, he's a goofball, so he's like, I heard you last night. And you gonna be like, and you trying to play, and you trying to play it like, you trying to play it like, oh no, man, that was the TV. Yeah, right, nigga.
That is
That was
something
the
I
TV.
never did as a kid, was approach my parents. If I had
I did.
I was, what
That's
was
a
that
good
doing?
My mama beat my ass.
That's
I had
a
an
good
attitude for 2 days. And we went to Shiloh Springs washing machine. Girl, I hid behind that pop machine. She's like, why you got attitude? I heard you and Daddy 2 days ago. Girl, you been having an attitude over me, get some dick. And then I hid behind the pop machine. She tried to beat my ass, but I was so mad. I did not want to hear the words.
Those conversations, man. I had to really have I had to have that sit down conversation with him because it was time,
Yeah.
and so you know what I'm saying. But he's not going to listen to me. Huh?
You already had the sex talk with him?
I have to. He's going to 7th grade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They are learning pretty early.
Great.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's girls pregnant in 7th grade.
Kindergarten.
Man.
I know how, like, even when I was in high school, there was a girl that was, like, pregnant in 8th grade. So it was like, that kind of always just
I
stuck
know
with me.
this girl was pregnant 3 times between 7th
Seventh
and
grade.
8th, 7th and 8th grade.
I was like, man, I would have been like, where's your parents? Matter of fact,
Twins.
where's this penis at?
They don't even be having parents.
Yeah, the parents don't be giving a shit.
It don't even be. Some people don't. They just grow up by the streets and they just get themselves in some
Yeah,
shit.
you know
Or
what I'm saying?
some kids are rebellion.
Or, you know what I'm saying, some kids are made to be, you know what I'm saying, the head of the house because, you know, there's extenuating circumstances on why they have to be.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying.
That's not fair to them.
And they done seen so much, you know what I'm saying, so we don't really know,
And people taking advantage of them, basically.
you know, molestation, all that kind of stuff. That should be real.
I thought he was looking on the episode.
He wants that ring.
Yeah, but that Trey kind of freaked me out. Yeah, Daddy. I heard you.
I would've. What are you talking about?
I was sitting up there like,
Mind your business. I'm grown. You pay any bills in this motherfucker?
and I'm so stupid because in the back of my mind, like, yeah, I did my job though. He was like,
see, that's a guy thing. Now you ain't gonna say that if you have a daughter.
I mean, no. I mean, like,
if your daughter said
everybody
that to
must
you?
die.
That double standard.
If your daughter said that, if you had a daughter,
I'll break down and cry. But God bless me with 2 boys, so I don't have that problem right now.
that'd be some shit. Daddy, I heard you.
What baby?
Right.
What baby? What? You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear
You're not even
anything.
allowed to have sex by law to you.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm not having sex around my
You go to
daughter.
jail.
But I don't have a daughter, so I'm good, you know.
You'll go to jail. And they only have cold air in there. Don't give you blankets. If I was you, I would not have sex since I was 65.
You had that talk like, you know, Daddy will kill everybody, right?
Right.
Okay, let's switch gears a little bit. So, what is your definition of foreplay?
Everything under the sun.
Okay, I'm about to set the mood for y'all, right?
Oh, no.
I want everybody in here
You
to
better hit that floor tree.
everybody just like close their eyes. I'm about to paint a picture. Okay.
You gotta be able to draw,
Okay.
goddammit.
So, you had a long day at work.
Tess, your eyes are closed.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
I got a lazy eye. That ain't
all right,
going
go ahead. Go ahead.
And you had a long day. And you know your man had a long day. Or let me switch it around.
Fuck
you. You know, yeah, that's what I said. Fuck him. Switch it around.
No,
You had a long day. Your man come in, the lights is off. You're like, damn, did he pay the electricity bill or not? And I'm like, flipping on lights and they're not working at all. So I'm like, so you in this situation and you hear, dum, 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 and then he slide out of somewhere. With his shirt off with some
Michael
oils.
Jackson out?
Rub your ass down. Rub you every
So wait, he just slide on the stop rubbing you down already?
Oh, okay.
Just, you know, they just wiping you down, and the next thing you know, he said, "Baby, I got a new bed tonight."
He just bought one? Like,
Yeah, he got that money though.
What
so,
that
you
motherfucker
know.
sleeping on
Is it a
futon?
temporary?
No. Nah, he can switch it out. Like it's a flipping bed.
interchangeable.
And yeah, so one side is water and one side is regular. And he had the water bed on. Whoa. Y'all not even helping. And you know the music is going and he really feeling the flow and he went in the kitchen and cooked you something, you know?
Oh gosh.
And you get fed, like as long as I get fed, rubbed down, caressed, and then get good head and everything included, you know, bubble bath, scrub downs. That just was like, damn, he just took care of me. I went low key checked myself into the hospital and just got relaxed. And took a spa. It's like I'm getting checked in. No,
a massage?
No, it's like you getting an appointment. You set an appointment up and you getting your fix. You getting your everything. So
Sorry,
you
you
getting
have
turned
role
on.
playing?
That good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to put y'all in this scenario.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess I did a bad job.
You did terrible.
No, I seen the potential.
Like if I was
I
about
was
to,
gonna go somewhere, but I didn't know how y'all.
like if I was
minds
about to
gonna take
masturbate,
it.
I just stopped in the first 15 seconds. That's how bad it was.
Okay, well, just answer the question. What is your definition of foreplay?
All this other shit.
I mean, everything. I mean, like, it's all about, man, it's all about taking your time and pleasing that person.
Yes, there we go.
It's all
Definition,
about
there it is.
I'm like, man, you guys gotta take your time. There's no time limit on, if you gotta negotiate ahead, you need to drop that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But, like, it's never, I make sure, you know, I'm kissing, touching, you know what I'm saying, licking that whole, like, every part of that woman's body. You gotta explore and get to know that body.
So head is definitely a deal breaker. I mean, it's something that's necessary.
Oh man, it's necessary. I mean, but I'm a pleaser, so I mean, sometimes I don't even necessarily have to get it. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Tess.
Foreplay? Foreplay, like he said it's definitely getting to know the body.
Conversation, maybe?
No, sometimes conversation not even needed. It's just like what arouses you. You gotta pay attention to what arouses them. You gotta experiment and work your way through points that are sensitive and know what sensitive parts there is to even kind of.
I'll tell anybody, like, man, just watch her, like, if you
Body
touching her, if you not like her body waves, the way she breathing, you know what I'm saying, her moans and everything, you know what I'm saying.
Please
If you
pay attention.
You know, and stop trying to beat the shit up, man, because if you beat the shit up, you don't get no nut, and it swells up and shit. It just
Can we talk?
But some people
man.
love it rough.
I like to give it rough too, but I'm like, shit, hey, my balls be sensitive after hitting it too hard.
Circular. Pay attention.
Like massage. What do you think is a good foreplay?
Gentle.
You can talk.
That shit is irritating.
Oh, that.
I say yes, mom.
It's like a DJ on you, like
that shit.
Dudes be like,
Painful.
That is not how it goes. Don't do that. Do not.
some dudes be like,
Fucking rabbit.
did you come yet? No,
rabbit.
motherfucker, I got a rash.
what they're doing is they're rubbing the clit hard. Is what
It's very
they're making this.
painful.
Man, that's because they be watching too much porn. Like, man, that shit
We're
is
not
not
Rebecca
realistic.
Snowbunny
That's
_13. We don't want that rough shit.
Oh my
Okay?
gosh.
Damn.
Circular
what do you
motions.
want?
I just really felt that. I really felt
Come
that
on.
video when I seen
So
it.
wait, what do you want?
What
You
is
saying what you
foreplay
don't
to you?
want?
What is foreplay?
Mm-hmm.
It's just about the chemistry between you and that person. You gotta be like
Feeling
me.
it?
Everybody I've dealt with, I've known for like 4 or 5 years, so that might play a different thing if you know the person a little bit. But it's just like if the time, how you feeling? Like this one time.
At band
Last
camp?
week. Scene. What happened?
No, but it was just like I don't know. The drinks, I was perfectly drunk. I wasn't sick.
Yeah.
That right height of drunkenness.
I was ready for anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, oh, Carmen's here today. The Shyra left. And then if you just, you know,
And she was at the right time to rub your fingernails.
Yes.
kissing does play a big part because, like,
Kissing
I
does.
didn't
That
finish
is
off
right.
18.
Kissing
but-
is not always good with
Yeah,
everyone.
people don't know how to do.
Not at all.
Or
Well, I mean-
head, because I feel like head isn't good from everybody. You got
Head is
Oh,
definitely not
yeah.
good for everybody.
Yeah. And that fucks
Sometimes
it
you have
up.
to cut it.
Yeah, that fucks
Get
it
the
up.
fuck from down there.
Hey man, listen. If a dude
Goodbye,
be up there
sir.
like, I'm just let me hit, right? Just let me. Hey, you did a terrible job.
No.
I mean, I've had women talk themselves up like, I do this, and then you get that, you be like, man, I be fucking around,
That's
want
why I
to
don't
punch her on
even
top of the
talk
head, like, stop.
And
It will speak for itself. You don't have
Stop
to
it.
talk about it.
I feel
I
like
mean,
head.
Now that's some shit you tell your boys, like, hey man, I had the worst head last night.
No, I'm saying as a female, if you
And then, you know what, I
confident in
feel
your shit,
like-
you don't gotta brag about it.
I feel like with guys, it's not. It may not be easy to some, but I feel like they like generally the same thing. But with with girls, as far as head, we like it different. Some people like their clit sucked on rough. Some people like it
Oh, that's
soft.
Some women like it big.
Circular motion.
You just gotta know how to do it. In a,
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
You can't
know
just
what
be
they are.
actually
And then
taking
going to
chewing
the
bites
gut.
on somebody. Getting. If it sounds like a fucking bite from
Bite
an
it.
apple
Bite it. You
before
go,
we come in, you not need to be doing that shit. Retire and find a different
You gotta
hobby.
go suck some dick
You're right.
somewhere.
You're right. And then I hate.
I'm not about to
I
give
don't
you
know,
no
some
A1
people are
head and
clit-
you done did me fucked up, my nigga.
That's true.
So I'm gonna get back down there and fix it. Goddamn.
Okay.
Fix it. If you can't, find somebody else.
Fix
Oh,
it.
shit.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you what to do. You better listen.
Right. It's
I mean,
really
because some
guiding the fuck out of them. They
Some
just
people
don't pay
come from
attention.
clit stimulation and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I mean,
I do. Yeah.
I know a lot. Most women do actually.
Yeah.
So I hate it when they just they feel like putting the tongue up the damn pussy. Just like
So
I take the dick for that. I don't need you to do all that with your tongue. But please, like.
So how often do y'all guys y'all partners?
I never needed to.
Sometimes,
I mean,
like I give
Well,
it like a little
that's
gentle push.
relationship.
Say if they went in the area that they don't need to be at, I just gently or slut your head a little bit, direct
I'll
you.
pull your head. Nigga, no.
Yeah, I would
I
start
hate
grinding.
it. I hate it when you say keep doing that spot, but then they go in a different spot. Like, bitch, I just told you to go in
I'm
that
not
same
even
spot. Why are
Right, please.
Yeah.
I think if you're in an established relationship and you kind of learned your partner.
Yeah.
But like for people,
They can't learn you unless you tell them.
Man, listen. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes
So
like
how often do you tell them?
sex is a skill, man. Some
I
people
ain't
just
never
are
been with
naturally
nobody
just
that-
good at things. It's something that you work at,
just
especially
stopped
if you've been
being
doing
with
it for a
people
long
if
time.
Everybody is different though.
Yeah,
You
everybody is
can't, you
different.
can't go in and be like, I'm an expert.
Hey, I
and
don't know,
then-
man. I got a
This
lesbian
is the
best
difference.
friend that taught me a lot of shit. So I mean,
Yeah.
But even then, that don't mean shit.
yeah. I mean, but like I
Because
said,
every lesbian don't know how to do it.
and that's true. But like I said, I've
Because
never
I
had.
heard that
issues.
women know how because they know what you want. because
They
are
do,
women.
but to a certain extent, because every female is different.
different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you can't give every female the same
really
head.
can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
really can't be like, oh, she's
But you
a
got a
lesbian
leg up 'cause you
and
kinda
she knows what
know.
she's doing.
you
No.
got a general. I mean, like you'll have a general idea, you know,
Yeah.
but that's all part of paying attention to
Pay attention.
how her body moves, how she
Yes,
reacts to certain
yes,
things.
yes.
Like some women like to be talked to.
Yes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this: have you ever had a squirter?
I get
Yes.
squirters all the time.
Okay, so has she ever squirted in your face?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Man, I done had so many like I had some adventures. Hey man, I love a squirter. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
I mean like, and I take the cum shot, so it,
Oh shit.
So what is something that is like, as far as squirting wise, excessive, like too much?
there's never too much for me.
Oh, like you know how some people you see them like on the porn videos, be shooting whole water hose full.
That should be real. That should be real. And you have to turn the mattress over.
Beyond that, get on the floor. You're not getting on the mattress.
I don't want you to get. I don't want it on my.
Yeah, I'll get up the mattress. We're gonna get on the floor because I know what's about to
I'm like
happen.
shit. I'm like goddamn. I ain't trying to smell like. Now I gotta fucking do a lot of shit on my carpet. Goddamn it.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta call Mr. Car. I gotta call the rug. I gotta get the rug doctor now. Because
Cleaning
you
the
done squirted
carpet
on
is
my carpet.
better
Get a
than replacing the
blanket.
mattress.
Just get on a blanket.
No.
But if they do a water hose,
Through
You're not a
the
squirter.
blanket.
It goes through
What
everything.
shit do you got?
I don't.
Oh shit.
Hey man.
That's next level shit.
come on.
But there's levels. There's different levels of squirting.
Rainforest.
There's a,
Because if you keep hitting that spot and you
Yeah,
keep
she-
going, like,
Like
then it's gonna keep going.
hey.
So I've never understood how does that happen. How do you squirt? Like, what?
I mean, I did a little
It's a
bit, but
gift.
I ain't had no water
There's a
hose.
certain position.
It's a
There's a
gift.
certain dick. There's a certain everything to it.
Certain
so
pocket.
you have to. Your G-spot does have to go up and down.
There, it depends because
Yeah.
everybody is different.
It takes a lot of man. You have to really get a woman like really relaxed
Really,
because like a
yes.
woman is naturally tense.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you know what I'm saying, a nice size, she's gonna tense up. So you got to get her like really relaxed for her to release. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, it's not if you have that sensation where you about to
everybody can do
piss,
it either.
where you feel like you about to piss, it's not pee.
No.
You just about
That's
to.
what I knew that.
Yeah. I mean, it's different, but it's different, you know what I'm saying, variations to squirting. You have the gushers, and then you have the, you know what I'm saying, girls that, like, squirt up and shit. I had a girl squirt up and hit herself in the face with the shit.
Oh.
That, yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
definitely-
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know what I'm saying, you squirt, and then the dude looking back up, and then she's squirting, and more.
Oh,
It's
shit.
Is
crazy.
it like just
No,
Like
a
not necessarily
No.
because sometimes when the dude is penetrating, it's like internal squirting.
I
It's
feel
like
I can give myself better.
if they're getting wetty, they're getting wetter and
Yeah,
wetter and wetter,
wetter.
and it's like gushing out when they're penetrating.
Like, the really best way to make a woman
Yeah.
squirt, like, the best position to kind of, like, sometimes, like, missionary, where you pin her legs back. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes, or on top.
that's, you know, you keep hitting that spot.
Because the flow will just
And then
kind
you
of
just shit everywhere, just flip flopping and shit.
go. That's true. There's so many different. Depends.
Mm-hmm.
Depends.
From the back. I mean, sometimes
Yes.
from the back. On top.
So,
Yeah.
so what makes sex bad?
When you don't
Inexperience.
feel
No
anything,
chemistry.
when you don't feel nothing, he's laying there like so.
Does it feel good? Does
Yes,
it feel good?
I hate. Stop
I
talking.
just told you not to do that.
Don't
Does,
So
does it feel good? And I'll be like,
You can't take all this. Oh,
I was
yeah.
gonna say that next. Like, what about the talking? Like, if they talking excessive.
I'm a
Shut
talker.
up.
I'm a talker.
Honestly,
I hate that.
honestly, it depends. If it's bad and you
Don't
talking to me,
talk.
I honestly might
If he
accidentally
good
crack up
and you
and be
talk,
like,
you still talking to
I gotta go to the
Shut the
bathroom.
fuck up.
Yeah.
Get up.
I'm
And I act like hell.
quiet.
This is what you've been waiting
You
on.
know that I'm enjoying it. Just be quiet. I don't know, maybe because I just
If you get a Scorpio, he gonna talk to you. He gonna talk your head off.
Taurus.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, look, open your eyes.
I'm gonna talk.
Open your eyes up. I'm gonna look in your eyes.
I'm not gonna say that shit.
No, and then they,
If you got a
am I
lazy,
better
if you
than
cockeyed it,
your
I'm like,
daddy?
I
Am
ain't looking
better
at
than
shit.
your
I'm
daddy?
lying to be on top laughing.
Yes. I literally
I feel like that's creepy talk.
yes, like why are you comparing yourself to another nigga? Like,
Why do you care?
am I better than your baby daddy? Am I better than your?
Can you please?
I don't even know my baby daddy or my. Why are you worried about that shit? Nigga, worry about the now.
You don't know Robert.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. That's when I would be like, nigga, go to the door. Goodbye.
Yeah,
Bye.
I can't.
Go to timeout for 10
Turn
minutes,
off.
nigga.
You're the
Pussy dry. Don't even.
Go to penis timeout. Go check yourself out the corner.
So what's on your sex playlist?
As far as music, R. Kelly.
A lot of Alina Perez.
That's the first.
R. Kelly. How old are you?
I'm 34, so R.
Okay,
Kelly's gonna be on
R.
there.
Kelly is always.
I just had to delete
Even
Usher.
on my shit.
Really?
I know.
R.
but-
Kelly is not on my
Oh, he is.
I
I don't
do
have
have
the
me some R.
playlist.
Kelly. I do.
I don't have to have R. Kelly, but he is.
He's
on
gotta
mine.
be-
I ain't gonna
listen,
lie. There's at least one song on there.
R. Kelly will make you. I'm like, but R. Kelly will also fuck up your mood. You know, he got some songs that will fuck up your mood. Like, girl, I want to get you pregnant. You like,
Yeah.
it's time to use a condom.
What is up
I
with
gotta have
niggas
that
who say
90s
that? Like, I'm about to nut in you, or
You better not.
Kid.
That's-
No.
I'm
Don't
not.
you have a kid already? Why would you do that to yourself again?
I'm not about to say no shit like
And then
that.
you're a
Yeah.
crazy ass bitch. Like, no.
Oh, I
Cut
cut
off.
off. Yeah.
Thank you.
Because you're trying to trap
That's a
me.
get. Yeah, that's a get. That's
That's
a
a
immediate get off of me.
sign.
You're not going to be
We
my
pay
baby. So
attention
why would
to-
you be a baby's father?
Well,
No.
my playlist got 2 absolute songs that have to go in there. It changes around for certain times,
Which
but
too?
I have to
first
pull
one
up my
will be
playlist.
Neo, Say It.
Oh, wow.
It be like, and it's
Hey.
I think that Usher, Can You Handle It has to be on there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's absolutely.
or
There's no Usher on my playlist any longer.
Definitely not Let It Burn.
None of that.
How does it feel?
It's a song by Alina Perez. It's called Maybe. I'm gonna play it later, but
Okay, you got to play that for me
Yeah,
later.
I have. I'm looking at my playlist now. I'm like, it's like 200
I
videos.
Tess.
calm shit.
Damn.
I don't listen to music.
Oh wow.
My
music.
voice is the music.
I just want to hear you
The
breathing.
fuck? No, not even breathing. We gonna foreplay. We gonna talk it up the whole night. What do you want?
Also, you like
I
to
will.
be
I
talked
will
to.
do it. What do
That's
you want?
good though.
Yes.
That's how you know that
Okay.
it's passionate. I feel like if I'm in love,
It's
I
genuine.
definitely yeah.
I just like music.
Yeah,
we don't
but
even have
music-
time to put it
music
up.
is
There's no
Yeah.
music involved. That's necessary.
But if,
Well,
if it's a thing where I'm trying to set the mood.
Yes,
so
if you
set
set
the
the
mood.
atmosphere.
There's definitely
I
room
just love
for that.
music too much, and I'm a singer, so I always music is like a
Yeah.
Mhm.
personal like connection
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah,
so
my
it
playlist is
heightens
shit.
the whole situation.
Oh shit.
It's great.
Like,
I'm great over here. Like,
Hold on.
You don't even you
I'm
don't
gonna
know
be
how
so
to
that I'm talking to you,
for
nigga.
everybody. You know what I'm
Man.
saying? You don't want to be like, oh, I had sex to the same song with the same person. No.
if you got
Yeah,
rich,
that's
if
why
you
I
got rich sex on your playlist and you on a budget, take it off.
Oh shit. I got 2 more questions and then we're gonna play a game and then. Okay.
Chris Brown got to be on your playlist too.
Oh
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Christopher.
So-
2020, 2012 got to be on your.
Oh
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Even though it's 2017, I still can't.
That still go hard. It still go
Yes.
hard.
Yes. And Sweet Love. I love this song. But
Which
what
Sweet
is-
Love?
Huh?
Which Sweet Love?
Sweet love.
Oh, I better say, I thought you were talking about the 112 Sweet Love. I'm like, you know about that? What's that joint?
Would you get a sugar mama and would y'all get a sugar daddy?
Listen here, man.
I wish.
I will get a bitch with a pension in the first place.
Oh, shit.
What? I'll give me an 80-year-old woman. I'm kicking her grandkids out the wheel and everything. Granddaddy don't play that.
But
New
would you
granddaddy don't
fuck
play
her?
that shit.
What if she required you to fuck her? Would you do it?
I'm hitting it.
Oh,
You know how
It's easy for a guy if it's an older girl.
that's
Pussy
still
is
like, it's
pussy.
all.
If she's 70, if she's 70 minutes.
it's people I wish I could take back. If I could swap them out for a sugar daddy, I would sure would.
Would you
Man,
fuck
listen.
them?
Yeah.
Eartha Kitt could have got it.
Suck his dick? You gonna suck his dick?
For $5 million?
What if he was like, oh, what if it was a little less?
Shit, for $5 million, I'll fuck the shit out of 60 seconds.
What's one more? Like, come on, it's not that.
That's one more.
Hey, it's true. Like, you know, I'm like, shit, well, I've done shit worse.
Yes.
Here, 10 minutes of my life I'm never gonna get back. Lord, I need all the fucking
Oh my
listerine.
You're never gonna remember.
Listen, I'll smash the shit out of Cicely Tyson. Hold on, baby, sign these papers right quick before we do this.
Disclaimer.
She done signed over her house and everything.
Sugar daddies, I feel like a sugar daddy.
I'm an opportunist,
work for
goddamn.
me. 'Cause I would want the idea, but it's so much work on keeping a sugar daddy, and I might as well just go.
No.
All you gotta do is give them a little
No.
attention and
There's a lot of motherfuckers out here that are having sugar that they don't even fuck them.
Exactly.
But at the same time, it's a lot of my
They
personal
just
time.
go to
I'm gonna
dinner.
go work for my own money and be like, all right, I got myself.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Yeah, of course.
I don't need
I'm in a
them.
bind, Nate.
This is a hypothetical, though. Of course, you're gonna
Get that
be
stony
on
treatment from
your
Set It
own
Off.
your own money, but
You would hope
if-
so, but
you know how many irritating ass people I've had in my life.
Right.
If
But I
I
Broke
broke
ass
out work.
niggas that ain't contributed.
you know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Well,
Yes.
The
True.
fuck? I could be spending my.
Yes. Hell no. Thank you for that $5 million.
Yes.
And I'll be at your funeral to pay my respects.
Right. I mean, like, I'm fucking shit out of her and planning her funeral at the same time.
You might be the
Damn.
cause of the death.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I care about you that much.
Hey, my nigga, what's up? Shit.
I done already got the singer on the phone. Well, I'm fucking like, hey, can you sing Amazing Grace?
Alright, so we're gonna play a game real quick. It's fill in the blank. So I'm gonna ask you each a question and you're going to fill in the blank. So let's start off with Bashi.
Bashi got it. What?
Listen.
I wouldn't date someone who has.
I can't date nobody that at least can't get to me. At least have a decent job, have their own money, and if they breath stink,
Ooh.
it's definitely if your shit smell like shower yogurt every morning and
Shower yogurt?
shower like your feet, you need to shower your breath with mints and other stuff. You need to
Your breath out here smelling bad
dentist.
decisions.
bad decisions. You need to just like X yourself out because I can't smell that. I need to breathe my own filtered air, and you is messing up you polluting my air. I can't do that.
So you can't date nobody that got some bad fucking breath.
Or odor.
Or
Ooh.
older.
Yeah, hygiene is a big
Period.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy smelling like black and malice.
Shyra. You can't date nobody who will.
$$sign can't fuck with no nigga. It's
No, I'm
a
asking you each different questions.
Oh, we was going there. Oh, we was going in circles.
If you
wanna
fuck
go
away
ahead.
from me.
Yeah.
You got a crazy ass baby mama, get the fuck back.
Yes.
If you unsure yourself and you insecure, bye.
If you
But that
crazy
wasn't my
and want to
What's Shyra question?
Yeah, what's my question?
Most people like blank as a just because gift, but I like
Balloons.
Most people like flowers or some shit. I just want balloons and weed.
I don't know. That's
She said weed or weave.
Weed, marijuana.
Okay.
Marijuana,
I'm like,
married.
oh, that's a good gift.
So Jeilyn,
Yeah.
I would only invite someone I'm meeting to date my mama
If you don't know Brenda. If you know, I'm like, boy, listen. Brenda will tell you straight up she don't like you.
Oh gosh, yes. Oh, I know. She is funny.
Yeah, it's hard to. That's a hard one. I don't like nobody to meet. I really don't like nobody to meet my family.
Really?
Yeah, I be
So,
like, I be dating somebody I could be dating somebody for 2 years, and they just now meeting somebody.
I mean, because I know how my mother is. Like, my mother has like certain standards. You know what I'm saying? Like, she'll tell you flat out like, "What the fuck you bringing over here?"
Mm-hmm.
Dad don't really care. He just really.
Alright.
I'm going to the man cave, but Brenda's too opinionated and will tell you straight off. And I don't want to hear that shit. And then she's not going to want to hear that shit. So I was like,
Yeah, I feel you on that one. I've never actually volunteered to actually. It's always been by chance, if anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, our family gonna grill their ass anyway. Who are you?
If a guy approached me for a first date and somehow I ended up paying, I would.
I would not even
Chelsea, that's
fucking
a
pay.
You wash the
The
dishes,
fuck?
nigga.
That's the light skin shit.
Light skin shit.
No,
Word.
queen shit.
It's right.
That's queen.
Get your
shit.
fucking
That ain't
priorities
right.
straight because I'm gonna set the standard. Soon as we go out, you're paying. I'm not about to set up. You initiated.
At least
Right,
you pay for
me,
myself.
my
You're gonna
company.
pay for the
You're
date.
paying for
When
the
I
shit.
initiate the date and I want the date and I find the
That
kid,
ain't
I don't
my
have no
shit.
problem
That's
for
point
paying
shit.
for the date because I always got it. I always got it.
No, that's right.
I'm not about to sit up here and want something for somebody and they give it and I don't have it. Like it's a fucking priority.
I feel like it's different if you ask. If you ask for my time,
Right.
Yeah.
Then you're
like,
gonna pay
you're
for my
paying for
fucking
my
time.
Until-
At least pay
now,
for
after a
yourself.
while you get established, I would
So is that both ways?
pay.
Yes.
So if you ask me on a date,
Yes,
I-
I'm going to pay.
Okay,
I'm
amen.
going to
I
pay.
just wanted to make
I
sure.
Or if
will.
I ask you to
will.
go somewhere with me, I'm gonna be like, we both
Shantae, just listen to
paying
this,
for
so.
each other. Like,
You wanna go on
yourself.
vacation? Yes, we're gonna go on a vacation. Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna go half
Yeah.
at least.
I'm
on
always
vacation,
down for
right?
half, but I'm not about
Yes, half.
Amen.
to. And I would
half.
start paying for dates after it's been established and we've
Right.
going back
If
and
I have a
forth.
good
I would start,
connection,
yeah.
Man, I've never made it. I've never made a woman pay for a date or a drive.
problem.
Yeah.
No
I'll
problem
take her
for
to
paying
eat.
for
See,
a
that's
date.
lovely. But
You
in my
pay.
personality,
We go to the movies.
I would love to pay. Like, I
It's
feel
Tuesday.
like you treat me, let me treat you too.
Yeah.
Or a Wednesday.
Right.
We going Tuesday or Wednesday.
$5
Like, we going-
Wednesday.
Like, it's $5 day. Yeah.
Exactly. You pay for the movie. I pay for the popcorn.
I hate popcorn.
It's
this
okay.
is for
Whatever
Bashi.
you want.
You
You
pay
want
for
me
this
to
water though.
Yes.
Hey, you want me to sneak something in my bag? Okay.
Of
Hey, yeah. Now see.
What do you mean?
There
Yes.
you go. You get that
Priorities.
big bag.
Priorities. What do you want to eat before? We can pay for the dinner, and then you can pay for the movie. Whatever you want to do.
Let's go to Walmart and get them snacks.
Yes.
Oh yes,
I
I
got
am
to
down.
first. What do you want?
Which duffel bag do you want me to get today?
So this one is for Bashi.
Ooh.
The best way to make me stop being mad at you is
It's easy, cause I can fake like I'm mad at somebody. As soon as somebody make me laugh, and then we talk about it, I'm cool. I'm not about to hold on to no grudges. That's just me. I take it easy, really squeezy.
okay. So what about? Well, I can open it up to. I want to hear what Tess got to say.
Okay. What we got?
The same question. So
Oh,
the
what
best
is it?
way to stop making me get mad at you.
Do something genuine.
Something genuine.
Please don't try to do things that don't relate to me. Don't try to sit up there and be like, oh, here's flowers for no reason. What does that even have to do with me? Nothing. It has nothing.
Yeah.
It's not helping me in any way. Be mad at you. As far as like, okay, you sit up there and you cheat. That's not helping me. Flowers ain't helping me do shit. You know, a movie ain't helping me do shit. Let's go ahead and have a conversation. Let's go to have a picnic. Let's go have some genuine time together and let's talk about it. Let's not, no. No.
Sweeping under the rug with
No,
some flowers.
not at all. Let's not pretend like it never happened because it fucking happened and you're gonna fucking fix it the right way.
I just need head.
Yeah.
So if the girl is
So
wrong,
she
they just need head.
That's
I'm gonna be
easy.
like, we'll talk about it later. Just
So she cheated on you and she
It's
be
okay.
like, she
Don't
been
she
sucking
suck
somebody
your
else's dick.
I don't think
And
about
you
it
be
like that.
like,
I'm
oh,
not thinking about it like that.
just suck my dick and I'll be
Well, you know
fine.
what? That's a good question because that was the next broad question I wanted.
She
everyone
sucking
to
dick.
say.
I'm like, hey, suck my dick. You might as well. Shit, hey,
Oh my god.
You sucking everybody else?
hey, you might as well. Shit, you know, talking to the
You
mic.
done became one of the big the hoes.
The
I mean-
same ass nigga
I'm just,
that
I mean, like,
got
I'm
the
gonna be
same
thinking
ass
mentally.
shit.
Don't think about that shit when I'm getting hit. Like, you been sucking on somebody else's dick. Fuck that shit. Suck
Yeah,
mine.
Your wife
Maybe
just
because-
cheated on you with
Yeah,
somebody
my wife ain't
else's
gonna cheat.
dick in her mouth.
She don't be, you know.
I'm like, if my wife got that
So
cheat, then she don't want her
sucking
lifestyle. And if she don't want her lifestyle, she don't want me spy bitch.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, anyway,
agree.
this is anybody answer whenever you're ready. It's if my significant other did blank, I would know that they're cheating on me.
I've only been in one relationship, so I don't really know.
Okay, well that is edibles.
Hey.
I think that this was a really good episode.
Hey.
Hold on, I was on a show called
Edibles my first.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I did not know this.
Okay,
Okay.
You are edible virgin, your first chapter 4.
Y'all gonna do my theme song before?
Y'all got a song too with it?
They
No.
lit. You hear me?
Oh, you did. Y'all, hey, somebody put a beat on.
Can I exit the song the damn podcast?
Sorry, studio.
Anyways, this your girl Dre, and then I got my girl Bashi.
Bashi, Bashi, Bashi.
I got Shyra. Tessie Tess.
Yes.
And then my bro Jeilyn. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thanks for having me. I had a blast.
Yeah, I had a ball.
I did too. Y'all drank all the wine. We all did.
Yeah, I killed the hen and the wine.
Yes.
It's gonna be a good night for somebody.